Ian Campbell was still looking for Brechin's first win of the season, but Alan Kernahan was to discover that good things come to those who wait. The Dundee boss was hoping for his first win in charge of the Dark Blues. His club was searching their first 3 points outside of Dundee for 17 months. Campbell would lament the quality of his side's defending here. Not surprising when you see the chance presented to Simon Lynch after just 14 minutes. It still had to be finished. Lynch obliged for his first goal in 5 games. The former Celtic and Preston man left Craig Nelson on the deck and gave the defender no chance of clearing. There was a real hunger and desire about Dundee as he went for a second goal, and with Scott Robertson causing problems for the Brechin defence, it took the legs of Nelson to keep them out. Veteran keeper, it seemed, was all that stood between Dundee and more goals. Callum MacDonald frustrated by another Nelson save. It couldn't last, it didn't last. Another long ball, this time picked up neatly by Stephen Craig, who ignored the surging run by Robertson to go it alone and give his side a 2-goal cushion. It's Craig's second goal in 3 games, confirming he made the right decision to switch from Aberdeen to Dens. The direct approach working out for Craig and Dundee, leaving Brechin a tough afternoon ahead. The home side's chances didn't improve any 4 minutes later. No offside flag as Lynch sprung the defence and finished with the same degree of confidence he had shown for his first goal. Brechin about dead and buried at this stage. A good finish from Lynch to leave Nelson stranded. Not happy with 3, Dundee continued to press forward, and they had penalty claims when Kevin MacDonald ran onto the through ball. It might have been going out of play, but Nelson, perhaps fortunate that referee Mike Tumulty saw nothing amiss. He certainly barged into the Dundee man, fortunate to get away with it. Despite the onslaught, Brechin refused to give in and continued to battle for a way back into the game. Charlie King worked his way to the byline, and from his cutback, Stuart Callaghan finished impressively to reduce the deficit. No wins yet, but Campbell's men have at least scored in every home game this season, and this was a quality finish from Callaghan. Dundee sat a touch deeper in the second half, and that allowed Brechin the chance to break out of defence to better effect. Finding a way past Kelvin Jack was another matter, however. The big keeper seemed to have that one covered all right. But Brechin's chances were effectively killed off when they lost goalscorer Callaghan to a second yellow and a red card for handball, however harsh it might have seemed. The referee unmoved by the players' protests of innocence. So Brechin down to 10 men, but from a quickly taken free kick, Jerry Britton had a glimpse for the home side. While at the other end, Lynch's header troubled the travelling support more than it did Nelson. No hat-trick for the Dundee man. And despite several chances, Kernahan's side were unable to add to their lead. Ultimately, they won't worry too much about that. The 3 points all important for them. As their search ends, Brechin's continues for another couple of weeks.
We've got a wee break now. We can start thinking about what we're doing here, because it's certainly we've got to improve quite significant over the coming weeks. So maybe the breaks come at a good time for us.
Delighted for my front 2. Lynch could have maybe had a hat-trick later on, but generally from 1 to 15 today, I thought we played really well.